Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I recently posted this TikTok and you guys love this makeup look, so I thought I would do a full in-depth tutorial of it. So this has been my go-to everyday makeup. It's so fast. I barely use any face products and it's very beginner friendly, like probably the easiest tutorial I've ever done. So if you guys are interested in how I got this look, then keep on watching. The first product that I'm using for this makeup look is the Wonder Skin lip stain. This is in the shade Hush. I wanted like a everyday brown slash nude. I wouldn't really call this nude, but for my skin tone I feel like this is a really good neutral brown, and I do use this every day even when I'm not wearing makeup because I think it just goes so well with my complexion. And so I'm just gonna apply this all over my lips, and in the center of my lips I'm gonna be overlining them. This product also dries down very fast. It says you only need to keep it on, I think, for like a minute, which I love. I do grab this one way more than the Sachu. I love the Sachu one, but that one takes like 20 minutes to fully develop on your lips, and this one only takes 30 seconds. So while this sets and dries down on my lips, I'm gonna take my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and just put this all over my skin. My vibe for this makeup look was just very effortless, like lived in makeup. It kind of looks like you've been wearing it all day. It kind of looks like you just did your makeup in 5 seconds, which this only takes 10 minutes to do, but I was really going for like a maybe she's been wearing that makeup all day type of look. I didn't want my skin to be dewy or matte. I just wanted the skin part of the makeup to look like skin. So that's why I'm using this primer, because it doesn't really have any shine and it doesn't mattify your face too much. Since a lot of your skin is going to be out, this is a good base for that because it's going to make your skin look more soft and smooth. So next we're gonna go in with the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. And my brows aren't as skinny as they were in the video, and I don't feel like plucking them right now, so they're just gonna look how they look. But I do think the skinny brow goes so well with this. It's very like 90s supermodel, off-duty type of look. I think it's really cute. And again, nothing is gonna be perfection, so I'm literally just filling my brows in as they are. Basically, I'm not trying to change the shape of them. I'm not trying to make them look perfect. I'm just putting some color into my eyebrows. That's pretty much it. I also don't have contacts. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go, now I can see y'all. So with the brows, again, I'm not overlining them. I'm just filling them in just to give them a darker color. A lot of you guys like my thin brows, and for that reason, I'm gonna keep them for a little longer. Now, I don't really want to keep them forever because I have to pluck them, and I feel like the more I pluck them, the less they're gonna grow back. So I'm trying to space it out in between every time, just so I'm not continuously balding my eyebrows. I'm also not using any brow gel or anything like that. If you need brow gel, feel free to use it, but since my brows are thinner, they're pretty much gonna stay in the place they are. Try not to make them like too dark. So the next step is you're gonna take a wet wipe or a paper towel with water on it, something wet, and you're gonna wipe this off. And there's just something about this color. I don't know why this is the first thing that comes to my mind, but I'm just picturing like a model holding a cigarette and standing outside in the paparazzi caught a picture. I don't know, it just gives me very model who does coke and smoke cigarettes. Next, I'm gonna do my eyeliner, and I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Waterproof Eyeliner. This is the shade Perversion. This part is super simple. I'm literally just dragging the pencil towards the middle of my eye. So I'm not gonna bring the eyeliner past the outer part of my iris, so like my eye color. I'm keeping all of it out to the side. And I'm just stamping it on and kind of dragging it. Very simple. It's not hard at all. And again, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. So if you mess up, it's completely fine. My cats are doing something right now, so if you hear noise in the back, that's them. Again, I'm just keeping it on the outer portions of my eyes. Is that what this is called, you guys? I want to say pupil. I know the pupil is like the center part of your eye, so I think it's the iris. And then I also am going to tight line my eyes, which is where you lift up your eyelid like this and go underneath your lash line. I'm gonna do this off camera because it's a little hard to do. I'm also going to be lining my waterline, and it's also okay if your eyeliner gets outside of your waterline because we're gonna be smudging that out later. The next step to me is like the most important part because it gives you that effortless type of look. So you're gonna take any like grayish shade. This one is kind of blue, but it has like a very cool gray undertone. A lot of people smoke out their black with black or brown, but I think if you use something gray, you don't have to work as hard. You just kind of place it on top and it gives that smoky effect without you having to do too much or without darkening up your makeup look. So I'm going to take that shade on an angled brush, and then we're just going to kind of like tap it at first. You don't want to smear it out too much. For the wing, you want to make sure the angle of the brush is pointed outwards towards the outside of your face, and then you just want to like drag it, keep dragging it in first just to make sure the line stays kind of sharp. The next product I'm using is the Lancome Tint Idole. The shade's kind of scratched out, so I will link it down below if I can figure out what it says. But again, very natural, so I'm choosing a shade that's pretty much my skin tone, and I'm just barely gonna apply concealer wherever I need it. Now, you can opt out of concealer if you want to, if you don't need it, but I'm just gonna cover up some of the dark spots that I have. So I am going to be using my fingers to blend this out because I'm not using that much product. So we are trying to keep the pigment. So you can just take your fingers. I also feel like if you use your hands, you're like destined to have an effortless makeup look. And then of course, if you feel like you need more concealer right on top of the bags, they're getting worse, you guys. I look like I'm tired all the time, but I might just be a little iron deficient, because I actually am tired all the time. See? And I feel like that already just looks so much better, but you obviously don't look like you have a full face of makeup on because you don't. Again, if you don't need concealer or you just don't want to wear it that day, you don't have to. I'm gonna take a foundation brush just because I can't really see what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna make sure everything is blended out. So in the TikTok, I didn't put this part in the video. I don't know why, but I'm gonna be using this Fenty Beauty cream blush, and this is the shade Rose Latte. I think I've had this blush since I started YouTube. I think this was in my first makeup video, so that is actually disgusting, but I am not throwing away anything that's not empty. Anyways, I'm gonna take this blush and just apply this to the top of my cheeks. Again, we are barely using any blush, so it doesn't have to be blush heavy. You can make it blush heavy if you want to, but again, I'm going for a very effortless makeup look, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit. And I use this blush shade because it's like the exact same shade as my lips, and so I think it ties the look in together really well, and they're both very natural shades for my skin tone. And again, just a tiny bit of blush. You can barely even see the blush in the TikTok video. That's because I barely use any. And probably on this video you can't really see it, but in person you can see the blush. So next up is the Maybelline Lifter Sticks Contour. This one is the shade 75. And again, I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of contour, and I'm putting it way above my cheekbones, just to like lift my face a little bit more. And then I did put some on my forehead, really contouring my nose, but I'm just gonna define it at the top. For the sake of me not looking really ghostly in this video, I'm gonna put a little bit on my chin. And then I'm using a foundation brush. This is the Il Makiage foundation brush, and I'm just gonna tap into the bronzer until it's blended out. Again, we're not looking for a chiseled to perfection type of look. And I put the contour really high up so that I could just messily blend it in and it won't go too far down my face. I love this contour. I love the shade. I feel like it's so easy to blend out. Just make sure you blend it enough to where you don't see any harsh lines. You just want everything to look diffused. It could be you, but it's not, you know? So now I'm taking a concealer brush and I'm just gonna blend out my nose contour. And again, since I'm not like contouring my nose, I'm gonna bring it upwards into my brow bone. And I really don't know why I'm doing this. I just think it like defines my nose a little bit without it being so obvious. I feel like when you put contour anywhere here, you can always tell. But when you put it up here, it just gives you a nice, defined, natural looking nose, in my opinion. And it brings that warmth back to the center of your face because my nose is a lot lighter than the rest of my face, and I feel like it just brings some warmth back in without it being too obvious. You can also just use the extra and just kind of warm up the rest of your nose just so your nose doesn't get lost in your makeup look. Next, I'm going to take a brush like this, and then I'm going to go back into this palette and grab that bluish gray shade. I wish I could link this product, but I think it's discontinued or something. But this is the Morphe Smoke and Shadow eyeshadow palette, and all the colors are very cool toned. And I actually really love this palette. I don't know why they discontinued it, but I'm basically just going to blend underneath my eyes just in case there's any eyeliner down there that got outside of my waterline. I'm not gonna bring this down very far. I literally just want to clean up any eyeliner that could have got on my skin. The next step is gonna be the Maybelline Fit Me. This is the shade 30. Again, I'm not using too light of any shade. I'm sticking to shades that are very similar to my skin because this isn't like a very drastic makeup look. This is natural and you don't want it to seem like you have that much makeup on, so everything is going to be like blended seamlessly into your actual skin. And because we're not doing a full face, it wouldn't look good if you used super light under eye colors because there's really nothing to blend it into. So just stick to shades that are really close to your skin and it's going to keep it very natural looking. And I'm literally just using this to make sure my concealer doesn't crease too much. Now, of course, your concealer is going to crease because it's in a creasy area of your face. So you're never going to be able to not see the crease under your eyes, but this just helps it so that it's not moving around and it stays all day. And then you can go in and just kind of like lightly set the rest of your face. So I'm not going to be using any shimmers. So for highlight today, I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I'm just gonna put this on the inner corner of my eye, just like that. I'm also gonna highlight the brow bone, and then you can also put some on your nose just to again give it more definition. And I'm just gonna blend everything out with my fingers because it's not that serious. So next I'm gonna just curl my eyelashes, and I haven't used any type of lash extension in a long time. And I honestly feel like my lashes have gotten fuller, so I don't really reach for them anymore. After that, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Mascara Primer. I don't know that this does much of anything, but I like to think that it does. So I'm just gonna brush it up through my lashes. You don't want to apply too much either because it can be kind of hard to cover up the white cast that this leaves. So in the video, I used the Maybelline Colossal Mascara, but this is a waterproof mascara. And because it's 11:30 right now, I want to be able to wash my face easily. And so I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Mascara. This mascara is not waterproof. I hope it's not. Yeah, I don't think it's waterproof because this one comes off very easily. And then again, just brushing my lashes upwards. I don't know if y'all can see that, but look at my lashes. They look so pretty. And then I'm just gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. I'm also gonna apply mascara to my bottom lashes very, very lightly. So I'm just tapping it and pulling it down. So I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint. This is a shade Mascara Tear. If anyone knows what that means, let me know. I've been Googling it and I can't understand why they named it Mascara Tear. I really just don't get it. And I'm just gonna apply this very lightly to my lips. I love this product, but if you apply too much, it does turn into this weird texture on your lips. It kind of separates. And so you wanna make sure your lips are very moisturized before. So I did put Aquaphor on my lips before this. You just wanna kind of diffuse it out and make sure you don't have too much. Get a little weird if you apply too much. So I couldn't find the lip liner I used in the video. You can even use contour for this if you want to, but I am gonna be using this Makeup Forever Artist Pencil. This is the shade Limitless Brown, and it's just a very like normal brown shade. And then I'm just gonna outline the top and bottom, but only in the center. And then I'm just gonna take my finger and blend that out. If you want your lips to have a little bit of gloss, more moisture, you can use like a lip balm with some color, or I'm just gonna use Aquaphor and just put a tiny bit on my lips just to make them look more hydrated. And this is also what I do every day to my lips, even if I'm not wearing makeup. I use the Wonder Skin lip stain, and then I top it off with Aquaphor. That is like everyday lip look that I've been doing, and I feel like it just gives you the most healthy, flushed looking lips. This next step is optional. I'm not gonna do it today just because I don't want to take my thumbnail pictures with it, but if you guys want, you can use a freckle pen and just add some freckles to your face, and I feel like that makes it look even more natural. I do have like a little bit of freckles, nothing crazy, so sometimes I like to enhance them, but today I don't really feel like doing that. So I'm just gonna go in with my setting spray. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip. Okay guys, this is the final look. I'll put a picture right here so you guys can see. I've been doing this like every time I go anywhere. Even when I go out, I just haven't been feeling like doing a full face of makeup, and I feel like this is the perfect look for any occasion. It's so natural and you just look effortlessly pretty, and that's kind of what I was going for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you liked the makeup look. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.